What is up, everybody, and welcome to Do More Be More Food Lab, where we cook for gains with none of the pain. Today I am bringing you my original anabolic recipe, but today's is my own low calorie, high protein. You already know what the deal is, so stick around because that is coming up right now. Welcome everyone to Do More Be More.
Drop.
So it is 1 degree outside. I had to do a quick run for some ingredients, but all in all, it's a very simple. It's got like maybe 6 ingredients. If not, they're all honestly very easy to get. So I'm just glad to be back in because it is real cold outside. And I honestly probably will be taking this off now because this is a really warm sweater. So maybe if you see me wearing a t-shirt, that's why. Basically, it is gonna be a pasta with sausage and a bunch of other things. It's honestly not just a regular pasta. You'll see what I add in. This is what I'm making it in. It's just a conventional pot. It's not super high or anything, but you know, you can use whatever you want. I just like this one and it's pink, but who cares? And for the starting lineup, for the ingredients, we have as follows. We have chicken sausage. This is roasted pepper and Asiago. You can get whatever you want, but this one is 120 calories per link with 13 grams of protein. Go figure. I'm gonna use about 5 of those. And then I have some baby spinach. You can use grown-up spinach, whatever you want. You can dice up some garlic if you want. I probably would have preferred that, but this is what I have. It's already ready, so it is minced and yeah, it's good to go. I got some baby bella mushrooms. Use whatever mushroom you want. This is the one that I want. This is a way to fill up the dish with not having a whole lot of calories. It's super low. Almond milk, yes, I have almond milk. But yeah, you're wondering like, what could I possibly be cooking up here? Faith, everybody, faith, and it will be amazing. We are using Chickpea Pasta. You can use whatever brand you want. This is the one that's available at the store near me. We're having a half an onion, so we're not gonna need 4.5 of those. And of course, we're gonna use a little bit of EOO, add in some extra virgin olive oil. With that in mind, maybe just a little bit of salt and maybe some pepper, but honestly, that is it. Very simple. I think you can get this anywhere, so let's get cooking. First, you wanna do some dicing, so let's do that. All right, so right down the center, all set here. Check out that top layer, which I don't know what that's called. And we are ready to go. As far as olive oil, I'm probably going to use about 1 tablespoon, which I put while I am preheating that. And you know when you're good with the oil, when it's no longer like really like running slow, but when it starts getting a little more fluid, like that's when you know it's got a nice little consistency and ready to go, because it doesn't spread out through the pot yet. Try to save some time as well, so we are going to just take 5 of these. I'm gonna chop it up in the same exact, I'm not gonna use a cutting block or anything like that, just gonna chop it up right now. As far as presentation goes, we're gonna take the sausage and cut them kind of a sideways thing and get some money out of the way, because we are reusing here. And that's it. Hear the sizzle, that is a good sign. Stir these onions, take the longest to cook out of all these things, so just let them get a little golden, and then you are set to go with the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna take so this is a box, I'm gonna take about half of it, and the other half I can use it if I ever wanna do it again. So you get to do it twice, and that should be good. So that is about these many mushrooms. Chop them halfway, then chop them again, and then again, and again. Listen, this is gonna be more of a mixed pasta, so presentation is really, and the colors, the way that you lay it out, there's not gonna be a particular order in which you are serving it here. Another thing, there are a lot of ingredients here that are interchangeable. You can try this one first just to see how you like it. I can imagine a lot of people probably don't like mushrooms, but they're a super low calorie. It adds consistency, it makes you fuller, and it's just really got some nutrients in there. So the micronutrients, and you know, we always talk about macros, but micros are important as well, and you're getting more veggies in your system, that's gonna help. All right, so we got the sausage ready and we've got the mushrooms ready. It is at the level that I want it, so now I am going to add some garlic just to finalize that. Garlic and onion, once it's cooking, bro, people coming into the kitchen, they're gonna think you're making like a 5-star Michelin recipe. It is just an amazing combination. Now it's when you want to put some salt and some pepper, just a little bit, just for now, because it's just to get the bowl rolling. You're gonna want to add this later as well, and you'll do that to your taste, of course. I know what you're thinking, almond milk, who cooks with almond milk? But first, what this is doing is bringing the temperature back down. Make sure you stir it because you don't want anything getting dried up or stuck to your pot, and it just helps regulate the temperature. And you also throw in your mushrooms at this time. Mix all of that in there. At this point of the process, basically, I'm going to start putting in some almond milk. And along with the mushrooms, we're going to start adding the sausage as well. Mix it all up. If you want to add more of anything else, now's the time to do it. A little bit more garlic, a little more salt, maybe some more mushrooms, or maybe even some more sausage because you just simply want more sausage. And put a little bit more almond milk. And then after that, you're gonna put a lid on it and let it cook there. By the way, another thing you can also do on top of the almond milk, you can also add water, like part milk and part almond milk. Part almond milk and part water if you don't want too much. But it's gonna be a little bit more creamier at the end if you have just almond milk. Just saying, but regardless, it's going to be creamy and delicious regardless of how you do it. And then of course, this Bonza chickpea pasta has 4 servings in total, so that's why we're dividing it. We're basing the entire process in 4 servings. So I'll just put the whole box, so you don't have to worry about measuring this at all. Oh, that smell is awesome. Look at that. It is not ready yet. It's still, I mean, it's basically ready. Everything in here is cooked, but I think it's time to start adding the pasta. And we'll see. You'll see what we do because, yeah, like, shouldn't you cook this, whatever, and all that other stuff? Well, this is how we're gonna do it. So put all the pasta in there, and then you're gonna give it a nice mix. We're almost finished here. I mean, it sounds like it's a very laborious process, but the temperature again now has dropped with me having opened the lid and then having added the pasta and giving it a nice stir. And guess what we're gonna do right after that? Gonna add a little bit more almond milk, which I have to stop recording to do that. So yep, I'm adding a little bit more almond milk. This is probably gonna end up being like a total of maybe 1.5 to 2 cups. Make sure everything is well distributed. And then you're going to close it again. Slow cooking in the process. We're going to lower that temperature, bring it to a medium low to low heat, but it's gonna take longer, just saying. When you're cooking, enjoy it. Don't give yourself any burdens that you don't need, because then the next time you're gonna associate cooking with things that you dislike. You're in a rush, you have to do this, it gives you extra work. If you do it the right way, cooking can be fun, it can be enjoyable, and it's super rewarding. Then you open that bad boy again, just for the sake of stirring it again. You don't want the bottom of the pasta, whatever, to stick in there. So it's looking good. And the sausage is doing that little thing where the lining, I guess it's called, starts to like roll back a little bit. The pasta is nowhere near ready yet. So it's good that we're cooking it with the lid closed. That's going to make sure that it really cooks. Let's close that for a little bit more. So there's only like 1 or 2 spots that were starting to get sticky, so I got unfortunate in that sense. But you still want to make sure that this doesn't stick. You're not going to be perfect, but you do your best every single time. And that's it. You start acquiring more skills. Lower the temperature, and I think I'm going to add a little more almond milk just because. See that? We didn't add no cheese, no cream cheese, any whipped topping, anything like that. Whatever it is that makes foods like that. So you don't have to boil it, like I said, like you normally would with another pasta. This all just cooks together and slowly. And then the final ingredient, the baby spinach. So this is kind of like 3/4, if not all of it. So we're just gonna add all of it. We're just gonna add all that spinach in there. You won't be able to stir it all perfectly right away. Stir a little, and this is going to vanish. That's what sausage does. Excuse me, spinach. That's what spinach does. And After that, once you get everything in there, and then get that in there. And you close it. Just wait a few minutes. And so what spinach does, again, adds more consistency. More food means it's more filling and barely adds any calories. And this thing starts to shrink. I want to make sure it's well stirred because also you added a little extra salt. You don't want some parts to be too salty. Look at the amazing color on this. Let me just show you real quick. That is just gorgeous. Look at that, that is awesome. And that is a generous amount of sausage. You know, every time you go to a restaurant, you get like, I love getting like some kind of sausage pasta, and if you get this in a restaurant, you're like, this is more like pasta with a little bit of sausage, and that's not what this is. This is generous. This is an awesome amount of protein. The only reason I'm getting chickpea pasta is because I want the protein. Because it's basically the same amount of calories as regular pasta. I think it's like maybe 30 calorie difference, but you're getting a lot more protein, and that's why I'm doing it. And so I'm only gonna have some, like just for the taste test, because I already ate. This is for dinner, so this is what we're gonna have tonight. But look at that. That is incredible. And if you want something spicier, I thought about maybe adding in the future like some red peppers. That would be probably awesome. Like some, not red peppers, but like spicy peppers. Or maybe, I don't know, just habaneros or something. Maybe some, whatever, but look at that. Maybe just some spicy sausage. But the thing about spicy sausage, they don't really make like a lower fat one. So here we go. Here is the taste test. Look at that, right there. It's got a bit of everything. And here we go. That is good. And it tastes different this time from the sausage. I used a different one. It was like a roasted peppers and Asiago or something. Now I can basically taste that really, really well. It does have a little heat. Good choice. I never had this sausage before. This is really good. I mean, I've had this so many times. It's just a safe bet for me. It's a nice way to impress your friends, folks, whatever it is. And it's just amazing gains. And as far as the macros goes, this is incredible. So you're looking at about 360 calories and about 28 to 30 grams of protein. That's awesome. You know, then this is like almost restaurant quality food. I mean, actually, I think it is restaurant quality food. Try this and tell me that you don't think it is. And I'm gonna have a little more, but this is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And honestly, I'm really proud of this one because this is one that I decided to do from scratch, and it's all for you guys. Again, please try it. Let me know in the comments if you do, if you make it on, you want to put some stories on Instagram and tag me on it so that I can see it. It would be awesome. I would love for you to try it and love to see what you thought about it. And if you made any changes to it, just because, you know, just for the fun of it. So that's all for today, guys. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me. Comments in the comment section. Any questions you have, any future recipes you want me to do, I'll try to do that myself. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for the support on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And you already know, if you do more, you will be more.